I appreciate all the routes. I can't be saving, I can't be check. It's got to be one day. It can't be XT. Like, you know what I mean? There's no keys hanging in there. There's no keys hanging in there. Listen, a lot of stocks are acting well. D-Dog had earnings. There you go. Gap up and go. Proverbial high of the day. How about this one? SKYT. I couldn't have, I couldn't have, I hurt myself. I hurt my hand, my own hand, patting myself on the back. What a trade. Lucky. Stock opened in 1834. Go to TradeGateHub. I'm shorting it all morning. 1820. There you go. I'm covering. Covered like 8,000 shares. 1560. 1624. Stock went back to 1960. Breaks 9. Okay. A lot of stocks are right. It's all right. Look at the board. Iron has earnings after the close. This is another one. Speaking of this, CarMax. I've been watching this thing. You know what I mean? A break. This was in it. How could I not be in this? This company's in trouble. This is pure. I wouldn't be surprised this thing opens up at $28 tomorrow. CEO quit. I knew something was up here. The job is to really learn and not power hours to put money at work. But I would be remiss if I look at stocks that have tremendous range. For example, Riven. How'd that do yesterday? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You know what also worked? The short side that held, same similar type of chart. You holding the 200, that was 50-day, if you will. Okay, watch these things. Lucid had earnings, right? They could have been a penny stock today. Yeah, there it is, range. SMCI, right? There you go. Earnings yesterday continued lower. Other retailers continuing to break previous day's lows after trying to have the proverbial dead cat bounce. Now, what comes to mind? Jay Norm, are you there? What retailer I've been chirping about trading? It's not Sweetgreen, which, by the way, thank God I sold at 650. Comes to mind. Answer's Calvin. Patting myself on the back yesterday. Oh, look at that. McDonald's opened up $2 and ripped. There's McDonald's. Had a chance to stabilize. That's bad, man. You know what's bad? I'm not that smart, but I know that there's a consumer issue. Duh. Okay. Had a chance to hold the behemoth. Broke. CCJ. Similar. The uranium behemoth had a chance. Broke. Lemonade. Worked. What did it work? Okay. Market opened down a couple of some handles. There you go. Popped up on the open. Nobody says you were looking to make another $12. Could have worked. But the system of stocks closing at or near the high, volume range, good news, price actions trend. Okay, so it didn't work another $12. Maybe one day it will. You got to learn to take those things. SCDG. I can't believe I covered this thing. Boy, did I get lucky. Lucky. You know what I hate? It just come to my attention that traders are introverts. I really hate being bothered. Shut down my universe. It's 90% my, tell the wife, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not quiet, trust me. I say everything except and more that comes out of my mouth. But I'm always thinking about the stock situation. It doesn't suffocate me either. I'll tell you one thing, I got lucky. These stocks who's Gino? Fired. Gonna take away his password. Gino is on probation. Uh, Go to the board. Oh, let's look at his earnings. Okay. Where's the VIX? Okay. Oh boy, this is bullish. This is bullish. I don't care what type of chart this is. I don't care if it's uranium, the 10-year freaking UNG, nat gas. That's bullish. What that tells me, it's a relief to me. You know why that's a relief? I don't have to take that much risk overnight. This thing pops, you know, it's all day trading. It's all intraday money. I don't have to take the overnight risk. But if I choose to, let's look who has earnings after the close. TTD, bottom fishers, nothing. Wouldn't try it. What could it? Probably going to go up more than down because the market. It's obvious. That stocks hasn't done anything with the Nasdaq even pulling back still. But the market makes you do think. It tries to confuse that many people at once. Iron, trade it. Sound, open. Where's open now? Everybody's looking for everybody open. There you go. Everybody was looking for they broke the channel. It's over. Now you want to trade open if you do pre-post, whatever it may be. You're not going to get these type of moves anymore. You got to be happy what you get, okay? For the meantime, look at this. MP, SMAR came and shorted. I told you that broke. Affirm, SanDisk run. I posted the list. Look at this right here. It's posted on your own time. MU bearish. Yeah. Wait. I told you that broke. This is an interesting idea. It's almost the old adage when the economy starts getting bad, people start drinking and smoking Philip Morris and Constellation brands. And you know what they do? They gamble. DraftKings has earnings after the close. Isn't that a thing? Is it three drive to the downside? That looks to me, right? I wouldn't touch this thing with Jose's money. Last time I said coach's money, got a little upset. Oh, you know what I mean? Is it my mom's money? It's not the point. DraftKings. This CarMax upsets me. It upsets me. But I'm not an analyst. I'm not a hedge fund. Maybe I am. Clean. This company, Auto Nation, this is bad. Everybody's all in the pool. Everybody's in the pool. U.S. money market assets on money market. I got you. It's cash. It's bullshit. Now JP, but you know how the freaking Jamie Dimon didn't believe in Bitcoin. Now he's hopping on board and said it's going to 170. This is incredible. He wants people to get out. Exactly. You know how I feel about Sunrise Trader. Have a Campbell soup. I gave him Campbell soup. Oh, it's a winner. My God. Cargo ships. I love those shippers too. You know what looked good yesterday's in? Shippers. The weekly. That's a weekly, by the way. Okay, so the green line, public Jesus feed, one indicator, all for you to look at. So the SPX is here. This is the oscillator. This is interesting. Okay. This is how fast things can change. The Ford CEO, okay? Arguably one of the most powerful people in the country. Sure, trust me. Not long ago, the CEO took Jim for an electric car. Now they consider scrapping it. So they went on the, believe me, he wasn't pulling the scam and saying, okay, let's get Kramer in here to make sure that those were plans. And then this guy's in trouble. Where's Bull? They stay over 10? Oh, this guy yesterday was chirping about Bull. Last night was 1070 after hours. Right here. Why do I know that? Go to TradeGateHub where I write down ranges every night till 8 o'clock at night. Everybody chirping. Oh my God, we're back. 1070. Stock this morning was 950, stopped everybody out. This guy's having them, man. You win, you lose, you win, you lose, you win and die by it. Why not? Beyond. There you go. Now he's giving beyond and up. That's the best they could do. Assist. Hold on. Now you're in trouble right here when you're calling for the CEO to be fired, right? Calling for 15 last night when it was 1070. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but thank you. How about a question? Snapchat. Look, it's hanging in there. Okay. Let's look at the most active. NASDAQ, Hedge, Nvidia, all of them. Riven. I'm glad it bounced back for people that took it. You got a chance to get out right now, 1536. When you took it, you got a chance to lighten up. You know what? I was up freaking 4 o'clock this morning. Nokia. This thing's acting okay. I know it's not a barn burner. I know it, but you know what? They dipped it down to 68, 682. It's not acting that poorly. I'm telling you. I've seen worse. And I was selling a chunk of it, believe me. 682. How about TPR, Coach? How about this reversal today? Coach handbags. They dropped it down like $13. Look at this recovery. I just want more ELF. I've done more. ARQT, pure stock. This is the next one. This ARQT, Arcutis Biotherapeutics, animal. Look at MP. Has earnings tonight too. They let me out. They let me out yesterday. They let me out yesterday, right here. Where was it yesterday? 56. It was 52. They let me out. Nobody likes UNG here, huh? Nobody likes Schlumberger? This Schlumberger's a pressure cooker. I feel it. Halliburton taking calls. Halliburton was the first stock I posted this morning taking calls. SU? Oh, I love that stock, SU. VIX. High of the day is what? The hell's this? The hell out of here. VIX. They're not giving much back here. They're not giving much back. As a matter of fact, if this was a stock, I'd start buying some. UPS breaking higher. UPS. Banks breaking higher. JP and the boys breaking higher. Bristol Myers. Bristol Myers. Buying Bristol Myers. Buying Bristol Myers. There's Bristol Myers. There's the weekly. There's the daily. Merck taking calls. J&J. I've done worse. I like it. I'll try it. JP Morgan taking all the flow. What's up with this thing? Okay. This is number one now. This is number two behind Micron. JP Morgan. Now I put late. Close. JP Morgan. Who's closing well? JP and the boys. Health. Am I wrong about Bristol? I mean, it's not a barn burner. I like it. Not gonna talk me out. Celebrating alone. How about ALB? What happened to that one? 87 high. Etsy was taking calls all morning. Yeah, Etsy was taking calls the past 3 days. Etsy. Shot at Etsy. Taking calls. You know what? What is this? I'll buy it. I'll buy 800 Etsy. I'm in. Stocks breaking high. Been strong all day. What do you ask? FSLY. Don't want to be shorted. What's wrong with this thing? Late, strong, here, Fastly, JP Morgan, ARQT. Golds gave it back. GFI. Hey, by the way, a couple of golds have earnings. AU's in the morning. AU was AEM, the big daddy. Oh, that looks horrible. TTD taking calls. Somebody's gambling to TTD into numbers. I'll write that down. I just read it. It's not late. It's not pure. It's taking calls. Byron. That Noke, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You know what? Hell is it? Adding to my Nokia here. Okay, there's the fund. Buy another 8,000 Nokia. Buy another 8,000 Nokia. Buy another 6,000 Nokia. Times. I talked about this Roblox yesterday. It's a bad platform. Look at this thing. Look at that. What a fall. Future. Tumbling. Smart break low into earnings. Look at this cover in SDG. How about this thing? Look at this. Look at it. Buy 2100, buy 4000 SEDG. What price is that? 38.31. 4000. Right here. Thank God it covered it. Stuff 38.31, 4000. Do the math. Went all the way back to basically 41.31. Now it's a double topper, but run has earnings. Elf. Oh my God, they're bouncing Elf. Bristol. Okay, we'll leave that to the list. Bristol Myers, welcome to the club. Let's not forget the bigger issue here, and I'm no analyst. And I say I leave that to the professionals. You leave it to Coach Del Pinker. He's one of them. You know what I mean? You do something like these stocks have a chance. Let me bring up the aforementioned McDonald's. You know, there's a bull market somewhere, right? JP Morgan, pure as they come. Pure as they come. Fastly. It doesn't have 2 million shares as of now. I'm not interested. See Tesla right here? I said it bombs. Look at this hold it. Then and look, the Jesus feed doesn't mean it's the right the say all. But again, trust the data. I'm not in it. What was I going to say? Oh, the list of stocks that were poorly. ASPN, not interested. American Semiconductors down $22. That makes CarMax look like iron. Cool, Elf. I'm in that. Blaze. They got the Blaze finally. Look at the range. They got the Blaze. Oh my God, I didn't see these. Shell H. This I did see. And right under Cell H is big losers or what, you ask? CarMax, Bumble. Thank God I didn't stick that thing. ENVX, they gave it all back to battery maker. You want to talk about ENVX? Well, that's actually more solar. Battery, solar. AMPX has earnings. The battery maker, you have to close. EOS hanging there. EOS put in a great performance today. I don't know if it's going to be more product market driven. Great performance by EOS today. DoorDash. DoorDash. Oh, they're texting me. Nobody knows what I do for a living. It's all right. When I see DoorDash, what's the first thing that comes to mind, you ask? Naturally, Instacart. That was a week before DoorDash. How do you not short this thing? The list. Oh, might not work tomorrow. I got it right there. Cart slash dash. Closing poorly, poor price action. I'll leave it off in a second. Hold on, Jose. My man, Jose. I hope there's something seeking. Even Jose is something. Jose, is anything seeking in? Listening to me? Anything seeking? The spy. All right, so take him to the 50 then. Listen, I hate overused. I hate the word. Okay, I don't want to say binary. These are the levels. Okay, they don't hold. The 21 day, basically the short, good swing turn. Then they came down to 630. Iron is earnings. I can make more in iron than I can even tomorrow taking risk overnight. Watch. Stay tuned. Listen, it just starts at 4:01 p.m. Adam Mancini closing update and Mancini. There's the targets, breakdown, write them down. You know what I do? ES or spies. I put the levels. Lines. Boom, boom, boom. Lines. This is holding. Where's Elf? BMNR. Negative. You want to know it's also poor signs? A couple of stocks that could have held that didn't. Oscar was up huge. Huge. But you want to talk about one of my favorite things to always do? So a rule, if you will. I wish I held to it. You want to start short a stock, just make sure it's under the 50, the blue line, and there it was. Uh Same 10. 10 National Gaming. Look at the range in this thing. I bet you says KYT pulls back. Now it's gonna. Do I really want to take Elf overnight? The answer is no. I still think there are people that bought it cheaper or that have it from, let's go to the weekly. No, this is a nice winner. I still think there are margin calls coming. As a matter of fact, Elf position, sell position, position. I'll go 70, 76. I bought Etsy. I forgot about that. Okay, I'll try it. Is Etsy the daily? Is Etsy weekly? Do I think I'm going to kill it? No, they're I have a lot of support, both weekly and daily. Instead of looking for some support on both weekly and daily lines, catching the proverbial falling knives, look at the language I'm using. This is no longer easy money, buy, stop, let your winners run. Even my language is changing. So, maybe that's a hint, if you will. Looking at stocks like at the VIX, that it was a stock. Yeah, man.